Hey girl, hey, it's your girl Cita here, and today we're talking about my journey on YouTube. So I was called to start a YouTube channel back in 2016. I just had my second baby and I was dealing with postpartum anxiety. So I was a little bit nervous on how I was going to do the channel, what would I talk about, and like who would want to watch me type thing. Like I was dealing with all these things and dealing with two children at the time. And I was just like, okay, I'm unsure about this, but I think I'm going to do it, but I don't know. So I talked about it with my cousin. I said, hey, I'm thinking about starting a YouTube channel and I don't know. And she goes, oh, that'd be awesome because I would really love to do a YouTube channel with you. And I was like, wait, what? Huh? And she was like, I would really love to do a YouTube channel with you. I said, oh, okay. When the thought of me starting the YouTube channel, it was the thought of me starting it by myself. I was like, so now to have my cousin say, hey, let's do one together, I'm like, I didn't, that was not what this could work. Because then that would get me out of the, of who's watching, who's going to want to watch me, that type thing. And also I really thought about it. I said, this could be amazing because you'll get two totally different perspectives. You'll get to see the dynamic of us and how we share things. And then you get to see from two different spectrums because I'm in the Midwest and she's in Hawaii. So I went back and I started designing our logo, came up with our saying, and I started just coming up with ideas of our topics of what we would discuss. Went back and showed it to her, told her everything, and she was like, I love it. And I was like, all right, cool. So we started our channel, the Fae Cita Show, in 2016. And the channel that I was supposed to start for myself, I tabled for the moment. I said, you know what, I'll work on this one because I do believe in, after everything that I thought of and everything that I created, I believed in what we had could make it. I believed that we could succeed with what we had in the process and where in which we were going. So I was okay with tabling my personal channel, which you're watching right now, for a later date and time. So we started our YouTube channel and coming up with ideas. I'm editing videos and things like that. So I really enjoyed it. And by the time I went back to work, it sparked a career change for me to want to move into video editing. And the company that I was working for said, oh, that's great, but you don't have the experience. Go get the experience. And I'm like, but I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the channel. Like, this doesn't count for anything. I said, okay. So what do I need to do? What is it that I need to learn? All this other stuff. And they told me basically learn a different program and just keep editing because I guess I was new to it and I didn't have time into it. So I said, okay, fine. So I'll continue to do the thing. And in that, I'm working towards that to get my time in. I remembered in therapy, because I was doing therapy at the time too, and talking to the therapist, she said, well, what do you do in your free time? What is it that is a hobby or something that you do? And so I told her, I said, hey, me and my cousin, we have this YouTube channel. And then I tell her about the premise of the whole entire channel and what's going on and everything else like that. And she goes, you're doing the thing. And I'm like, what do you mean doing the thing? She was like, you're doing the thing that you are meant to be doing, the thing that lights you up, the thing that you're called for, like your point and your purpose. And I'm like, I don't know about that, but if you say so. And she's like, no, you are doing the thing. She said, you don't understand the way you lit up when you talked about it, when you talked about coming up with your topics, and when you talked about how you edited the videos or how you found your music. You're doing the thing. And at that time, with everything that was going on with life, I didn't see it, but she encouraged me to continue to do the thing. So I continued working on that channel and still putting effort towards it and everything else like that, even though the demands of married life and work life were becoming to a point where it was making it a little difficult to stay consistent, even though I was doing so. It just wasn't the consistency that I would have wanted if I was really doing the channel, if that makes sense. But I kept at it. And all the while I was still, this channel, Cita Life, it was tabled and tabled and tabled and tabled. And I said, you know what? That's it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start this personal channel because this is something that I've been wanting to do. This is probably the one that, the original idea of the calling to come on YouTube. So I started it. I might not have started it at the best time. I don't know. That's neither here nor there, but I started it. Got on my way and I started it. And I started it during Vlogmas. That was a challenge on trying to do a video a day and stay up with that and be consistent. But I did it and I managed to get through it. And that was tough. But it did show some things that I was going through currently at the time and how I was still trying to manage and be able to make it through. So I still was doing the thing. And then by 2019, I had to decide to make the decision to take a break from YouTube. It wasn't a happy decision, but it was the best decision to do at that time, because now we had to get adjusted to our new normal of the boys getting ready to start school, navigating this new life as a single parent, single mother, and see what that was like. So we did it, and I just, even though I missed it, I didn't come back. I just, was waiting for that perfect moment, the perfect opportunity. When it present itself, it will, and then I'll come back. And the funny thing about life, like I probably had the opportunity, didn't see that I had the opportunity or know that I had the opportunity, and I just didn't come back and do it because I'm waiting on it to be perfect, it to be the perfect time. So basically, I've had the calling to come back about 1.5 years, just about 2 years ago, and I still didn't do it because of that reason there of it's got to be perfect. And the timing is just not right. We'll wait for the timing to work out. And it came to a point where I was like, let me come back and do the thing that I love to do, because it changed me in a way that I can talk on camera now. I couldn't even do that before. And anyone I interacted with, they were like, you have a story and you need to tell your story. Your story can help people. And I always would go, okay. But my thing is, how do I go about telling my story? I'm still on the fence with that. So my thing is, I'll be here to showcase things that's going on in my life at this current moment in time and in the future. So I'm really happy to be back on YouTube. I'm glad I made the decision to get out of my way and stop waiting for it to be perfect and just do the thing. So I'm really happy to be back here in this space, talking, editing videos, creating videos, coming up with the topics. So this channel is basically, you'll be following me on my healing journey and how that unfolds and navigates through life as motherhood, singlehood, learning from nails, hair, clothes, like all of the above. Like, it's literally starting over. I literally started over in life. And we get to showcase and you get to see that. So I do appreciate you for taking the time out to listen to this video, watch this video, and I greatly appreciate you for doing so. And if this is where it leaves us, okay. But if not, I do hope I'll see you in another video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.